right, I think we are live. Hello, 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 and welcome everybody. My name is Shelly Howells, and I am a dragon-hearted transformation warrior. Woo woo! Most of you know me by now in this group, especially if you were here for the New Earth Ascension Summit. So I'm gonna wait just a moment for people to join. If you're here live, do hashtag live. Hey Elisa, good to see you. Thanks for joining us here. If you're watching live, do hashtag live. If you're watching the replay, do hashtag replay. I love doing light language clearings and activations. They are so fun and so powerful. Hey, 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 Julie. Thanks for joining us live. So powerful. And I love doing them live because you get to participate. You get to share with me specifically what your blocks are. And then boom, 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 we get to release them. Hi, Jessica. Thanks for joining us live. Nilzara, you're able to make it. Happy to see you here. Paige is here live also. Hi, Paige. Thank you all for joining me. This is really exciting. Also, for those of you watching the replay, I invite you to participate as if you are live. Okay, and so when I get to the part where I ask you for your specific blocks and I tell you to drop it in the comments, I invite you to drop it in the comments, okay? And we will set the intention that whatever you bring, even if it's later, we're going to set the intention that we clear that with this clearing, okay? Shelly's here live. Good to see you, Shelly. Thank you for joining us. Okay, good. Again, if you're here live, hashtag live. If you're watching the replay, hashtag replay. Okay, so before we jump into the super fun part, let's start with just the regular fun part. I love light language. So, what is light language? Hey, Sarah. Sarah, so good to see you. I'm glad you're here with us. Okay, what is light language? Light language is a multidimensional, universal language that bypasses the logical mind and speaks directly to the heart. And so, because it speaks directly to the heart, that means a couple of things. First of all, it means that it can be different for everybody. It is customized and interpreted personally by you. Hey, 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 Rachel. Thanks for joining us. It's good to see your beautiful face. And so the other thing that does for us is it makes it a heck of a lot easier to shift and heal because the logical mind isn't getting in the way. The mind is where you carry the stories around your wounding. The mind has all the logical reasons why the healing isn't going to work. And so light language bypasses all that, goes directly to the heart. Also, light language, I think of it as a fifth dimensional technology. Brandy, happy to see you. Aloha, girlfriend. Thank you for joining us. So happy that you are here. Yeah. What was I saying? I got all excited that Brandy was here. Yes, a technology of the fifth dimension. So what do I mean by that? Fifth dimension, it simply means it's a higher vibration. And so light language is a tool that helps our bodies, our physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual body to raise to a higher frequency, to raise up into that fifth dimensional frequency. Hey Nora, so happy that you're here. Thanks for joining us. Beautiful. Yes, and so light language, it's just this beautiful, wonderful technology and tool that helps us to be able to transform and ascend more and more quickly. Shelly has a client. She'll be back. Yeah, no problem. The replay will be here, and we'll hold the intention that whatever comes up for you is cleared during this clearing, even if you're not here. Thank you, Shelly. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so the second thing that I wanted to address before we get started is this idea of spiritual leadership. And so when I originally created this event and I said the light language clearing was for spiritual leadership, many of you may have had a little twinge of resistance. Kind of like, ugh, I'm not a spiritual leader. No, thank you. I don't want that. And maybe even a little bit of ancestral or past life wounding where it was like, ugh, I tried that and I was killed for it. I was burned at the stake. I didn't like it then. Why do you think I would like it now? But the thing is that spiritual leadership now, spiritual leadership moving into the new earth is different than the way it used to be. The old way of spiritual leadership has been a guru, someone of authority, someone with more knowledge and information than you. They stood between you and your higher power. They were a gateway, they were a gatekeeper. Okay, that's the old way. That's the old way of spiritual leadership. The new way of spiritual leadership is so much more expansive than that. The new way of spiritual leadership is that you come into this world, you have your life experiences and the things that you learn, and all of that combines together with your unique gifts and entourage, personality, that combines together to create a very unique gift that you have to offer the world. A very unique offering that you give that creates this new earth experience, this new world order, if you will, that we are creating together. The love, light, peace, joy, bliss, this higher vibrational experience. And so when I talk about spiritual leadership, I'm not inviting you to become a guru with this great big following. Okay? What I'm suggesting is that when we clear away these blocks, you're going to get very clear about what your offering is. Okay? And I'll share a quick story here. I had a conversation with a very dear friend recently, and I asked her the question, have you ever considered creating a spiritual business? Okay? And then she proceeded to tell me all the reasons why she does not want to be a coach. And she had thought about it, and she really went into it, and she didn't want to do it for this reason or that reason or this reason and that reason. And at the end of it, I smiled and I gently said, you know what? I didn't ask you if you wanted to be a coach. What I asked you was, do you want to create a spiritual business? It doesn't have to be the same thing. And so your spiritual leadership, maybe you are going to create a business. Maybe you are going to be a coach. Maybe you are going to be a teacher. Maybe you are going to have a great influence. Maybe your spiritual business is going to look like something other than coaching or being in the limelight. Maybe that's not what your offering is going to look like. Or maybe you're not going to create a business. Maybe your offering is going to be right here, right now, in the job that you already have, expanding your influence in those areas and relationships that you already have. That can be your spiritual leadership too. Okay? So, with that in mind, Now we're getting to the super fun part. And that is we are ready for the light language clearing. Oh, hold on, I need my crystal. I'll share with you. This is my light language coding crystal. It is a golden healer. I've programmed it with all of the light language codes. Okay, and so I always have it on hand whenever I'm doing these light language clearings and activations. Oh, it's so good and so powerful. So I like to have it where I can touch it, not just right in the room. I like to have it while I do these. Okay, so this is the part where you get to play along with me. I want you to think of spiritual leadership. And it can be the old paradigm or the new paradigm. I want you to imagine yourself stepping into spiritual leadership. And I want you to think to yourself, what is stopping you? Okay? I want to step into spiritual leadership, but ... Lean into what is coming up for you and then drop those in the comment. In the comments, let me know what specific blocks are coming up for you. Okay? I'm going to grab a quick drink while you're doing that. And again, if you are watching the replay, put your blocks in the comments as well. It is my intention that we clear all the blocks in the comments that are coming up now, and also any blocks that come through on the replay. Okay. Page says next steps, direction, good. So it's a not knowing how, right? There's a getting lost in the how. Ooh, 1212. I like that, Paige. Thank you for pointing that out. Okay. What else is coming up for some of you? Okay. So I'm also going to tap in intuitively into the collective. And so this may reflect you personally, or it may not reflect you personally. Some of the things that I'm feeling into that I'll write down. So when I look off to the side, I'm writing things down. Anything else? Lean into it. What's coming up for you? Don't feel ready. Good, Julie. Thank you. Not qualified. Lack of clarity. Good. I am going to release, I'm going to also release the witch wound. Yes, Brandy, thank you for asking again. I don't know if it froze on my end or on your end. So she said, what was the question? Mine froze. The question is, when you think about spiritual leadership and stepping into spiritual leadership, what are the thoughts, feelings, beliefs, blocks that come up for you? I want to step into my spiritual leadership, but ... Finish that sentence. What comes up for you? Okay. So the witch wound, I'm going to add in there that it doesn't feel safe to be seen. Not safe to be heard. And we're going to call in some past lives. We're going to call in past lives and ancestors so that we can clear this for them as well. Sometimes you personally might not have the fears or beliefs, but it may be coming through your ancestors that's blocking you. So we'll release that as well. Good, Jessica. Lack of self-trust. I feel that. That is so powerful. That is so good. We're going to release that for you. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Sheila says, yes, self-trust. So that one really, really hit. Okay. My health. Okay. So, health, kids meaning balancing, right? Um, so there's a balance there. And it may not be. Maybe you just mean kids, but what I'm tapping into additionally with that is a life balance. Unsafe to be seen. Oh yeah, oh yeah. A lot of us are feeling that. Okay, so I don't know how. And is this a bunch of BS? Is it BS? Right? Which goes along with that self trust. That goes along with self trust. I don't know what to believe. Okay, so this goes with the self trust thing, right? Doubting my power and doubting the divine, right? Because your spiritual leadership comes from the divine. Your call to spiritual leadership comes from the divine. And so if you don't have trust in the divine, then it's going to be hard to say yes. Nilzara said, yes, I feel all of this. Yes, yes, yes. Good. Good. Anything else coming up for you? Lean into it. What else is coming up for you? And again, I'll tap into the collective here. Also, when I'm doing it, sometimes it'll come to my mind as well. Anything else? So I don't know how. Um, the witch wound is coming up. Okay, we're gonna tap into a little bit of ego stuff here, on both ends of it, right? Knowing, fear. Oh, good, good, good. Authenticity. Thank you for bringing these in. Okay, and I would love for you to, maybe I'll expand on this. For yourself, get clarity around what that means, Julie. Authenticity. Afraid of being yourself, afraid of rejection being yourself, not being able to be yourself. See how that feels for you. Sheila says, fear trusting the universe to care for me. Yes, so I'm going to put that as lack of support. Yeah. Also having to do it alone. That is also a shift in the paradigm, right? Because we think of the guru and it's one person leading their flock, if you will. Okay? And they have to do it alone. We don't have to do it alone anymore. We get to seek out communities of like minded, like hearted people. We get to lead in community with support, right? So, like, it's this beautiful weaving together of my gift and your gift and their gift, and we weave it together, and I step up and I lead in this way and somebody else leads in this other way, and it's this beautiful community. And so I feel like things are being triggered with that around community, and it's not safe to be in community, and perhaps even with women. Okay, so that's really good. Knowing. And so, Julie, is that a not knowing? Let me know. Can you expand just a little bit on that? Okay, Josiana says, listen to my intuition and my angels and feel I got hurt. Okay, so we've got some betrayal energy, right? Because we're talking about trust, self-trust, and trust in the divine. There's that betrayal energy. We're going to release some rejection energy too, right? Because if you step into spiritual leadership and you have this beautiful thing that is uniquely yours, that you are creating and offering to the world, and they don't want it, that hurts. That's like, oh, this was my baby and you don't love my baby. So, you know, it feels like you don't love me as well, right? So I feel that. That's really, really powerful. Okay, so not trusting intuition is coming up from that as well. Um, Betrayal, rejection, um, and safety. Did I already get safety? There's some safety, but we're gonna create some more safety with that. That it doesn't feel safe. Is that complete? Oh, good. The fear of not being the authority, okay, is what comes up for authenticity knowing. For example, I still have my own healing going on. How can I guide others? Boom. Oh, I love that. Okay. I am still healing. How can I guide others? Beautiful. Yeah, I love that. And there's some perfectionism coming up with that as well. Okay. Um, yes, we are always, always, always going to be healing, growing, expanding, shifting our perspective, shifting our awareness. And for me, if you've been in my circle, you kind of know how I do things. I heal and then I share. And so, no certifications, Paige. Yes, that goes back to the authority, right? No certification. I'm not an authority. Or that you have to be an authority, right? Um, okay, so that's an external. Okay. Okay. That keeps, I don't know why, but my camera keeps shutting off. So we'll just keep rigidity. I like that. Rigidity. Um, okay, so with the not have, like, I'm not an authority. I'm going to put external validation with that, right? Because you are an authority on the thing that you are creating. You are an authority of your creations. It comes from you. It's not an outside thing that somebody in authority gives to you. It is you taking all of the gifts that you have, all of your experience, and synthesizing it into something completely new and beautiful and unique. And that is what you give to the world. Okay. Um, and then I also wanted to do the ego. I'm not enough. I'm too much, right? Isn't it funny how we can believe that we are too much and not enough at the same time? Yes. Okay, and I'm going to throw in fear of success and fear of failure. Because also, also we are capable of being afraid of success and failure at the same time as well. Good, 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 good. Okay, so I feel this is complete. If you continue to add more to the comments, then I will address those. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get started. And so many of you have done light language clearings and activations with me before. If you're unfamiliar with it, basically what I'm going to do is invite you to connect with your GUP. GUP meaning God or Goddess, universe, or higher power. This is whatever the divine looks like for you. I invite you to do that. Then I connect with my GUP and my light guides. And then I'm going to release the codes. I call them dark codes. I kind of wonder if I want to change that. The dark codes meaning the lower vibrational codes that are holding these fears and beliefs. We're going to release those codes first. And then we're going to call in and install the opposite codes. I call them light codes. Yeah, being stuck. Okay, being stuck. And I like how you recognize that it's in fear, guilt, and shame. All of those can keep you stuck. Okay, thank you, Paige. Beautiful, beautiful. And like I said, if you continue to add it to the comments, I will address that. Thank you. Okay, so if it resonates with you and it's a safe place for you to do this, go ahead and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and release. Wiggle your toes to help you come more fully into your body. Call your attention back from wherever it may have wandered, other responsibilities that are trying to get your attention. Call your attention and awareness back to this present moment. Another deep breath in and release. Feeling the tension flow out of your body, allowing you to get more relaxed, at peace, grounded, centered, and present. And now I invite you to open your crown chakra and invite your gup into this space. Again, gup meaning God or goddess, universe, or higher power. Whatever the divine looks like for you, invite them into this space. That creates safety for you. That helps you to feel the resonance. It gives direction to the codes. And also your gup will personalize this for you. And so if you are watching the replay and you're adding your comments later, this is how those good. Okay, now likewise, I'm connecting with my gup, inviting into this space my light guides, my coding guide, Emily Grace. Okay, now as I am doing this, if you feel inspired to tap on your body, maybe the heart, the throat, the third eye, your root chakra, or whatever you feel like you need to do, if you feel like you need to get up and move, if you feel like vocalizing along with me, whatever comes through for you is exactly right. Allow yourself to experience that. Okay? Good. Emily Grace, please remove dark codes. The dark codes that are keeping us stuck, the dark codes that are keeping us from stepping into leadership, spiritual leadership, releasing the dark codes of, releasing codes of, I don't know the next steps. I don't have direction. I don't know the how. I want to move forward, but I don't know how. I don't feel ready. I'm not qualified. I'm not authority. I don't have certifications. I have not been approved as a spiritual leader by the establishment. I have not received the proper initiations. That's coming up. I cannot see the way forward. There's a lack of clarity. Again, this is coming around the how. I don't see how. I don't see the path forward. I can't see it, and without seeing it, I cannot take that first step. We're releasing that, releasing the witch wound, calling in ancestors, calling in past lives. I tried to be a spiritual leader once, and I was killed for it. We're going to release that. Releasing, it's not safe to be seen. It is not safe to be heard. Releasing that. Releasing, releasing the lack of self-trust. I don't trust myself. I've made mistakes in the past. I doubt my gifts. I doubt my abilities. Am I just making shit up? Is this real or is it bullshit? Releasing that. Releasing, again, it's not safe to be seen. It's not safe to be heard. Releasing, I am not resourced. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough health. I don't have enough energy. I don't have enough love. I don't have enough support in order to fulfill my purpose, in order to step into leadership at this level that I'm being called to. Releasing that I am not resourced. Releasing that I won't be able to maintain a healthy balance, that I will neglect my kids, that my kids need me more than the world needs me, that I will okay, and this is only for those of you that this resonates with, okay? It doesn't have to be true. But we are going to release the belief that my kids need me more than the world does and that my first responsibility is to my kids. That may still be true for you, but there's somebody there who needs to release that, okay? Take what resonates, release what doesn't. That's why your GUP is here. Good, 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 good. I don't know what to believe. I doubt my power. I doubt myself. I doubt the divine. Lack of trust in the divine. The divine has let me down. My intuition has let me down. I have followed my intuition. I have followed the divine, and I got hurt. Okay, we're releasing betrayal energy, releasing rejection energy, releasing fear of others. Okay, we're going to release the illusion of separation here. This is a fifth dimensional concept here. We're going to release the illusion that I am separate from others. We're releasing that illusion of separation, releasing that I cannot be myself. It's not safe to be myself. I have to fit into the box. I cannot be authentic. If I am authentic, people are going to discover who I really am, and they will reject me. And again, I'm feeling some past lives and ancestral stuff coming through with that I will be chased out of the community. I'm seeing pitchforks here, that I will be killed and rejected and cast out. We're going to release that, releasing a lack of support, that I have to do it alone, that a spiritual leader is a loner, that it's lonely at the top, that all the responsibility is on my shoulders. I have to be responsible for all of it, that there is no safe community for me. Releasing mean girls and backbiting and gossiping and unsafe communities and environments. We're going to release the wounds around that. Releasing, I'm still healing, so how can I lead others? Releasing perfectionism, that I have to be perfect before I can lead. Releasing that I have to, releasing the hierarchy. Releasing that I have to be above others in order to lead them, that I have to be more healed, more spiritual, further along on my journey, that I have to somehow be higher than them in order for them to take me seriously, in order for me to be qualified to lead them. We're going to release that. That's a really strong third dimensional dynamic there. Releasing, releasing, releasing. Releasing again that I need certifications, external validation of my gifts, that I have to be an authority, releasing rigidity, releasing again I'm not enough and I'm too much, releasing fear of success and fear of failure, releasing being stuck in fear, shame, and guilt, not being able to take those first steps forward. Good, 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 good. Feeling too much responsibility, that it's too much. If I take it on, it's too much responsibility for me. Releasing that, okay? Releasing that I have to carry the responsibility myself, that the full responsibility is on my shoulders, that I will break under the responsibility. We're going to release that heaviness. Good, 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 good. Okay, and your GUP will release for you any additional codes that you personally need to release. And any additional comments that come in through this thread, we will release. Good, 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 good. Continue tapping if that feels right. You can pull the energy out of your body. Wherever you're feeling it stuck, you can move the energy. I'm going to release it and clear it now with light language. O rapatata iko yo mana mama mama ma iko patakashta nahalta iko para papa 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 pa mi mo yamana iko ropa tata I shomana mama mama iko pakantaltar o ropa tapahashta nahaya kaya kaya koko ropa tai mona mantakal Oro pa 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 mi ko shai hi poi no mama 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 kora pa 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 isho mama 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 antai ora kai 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 manai poro pa 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 I kostai mama 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 kai 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 ro pa ishta. Good. Breathe that in. Breathe that in. Breathe that in. Also, kind of what I was seeing, I don't know if I could put it into words, but there was this dismantling of power structures going on there. The old power structures, not your personal power. The old paradigm of power structures, and something that came to mind was that only the rich can be powerful, right? That you have to be rich. I'm seeing castes, like caste, like you have to be born into it or something like that. Releasing all of that was coming up as well. Very ancestral, and but also like it's alive today as well. So we released a lot of that. Feel into your body. Where do you feel the release? Notice in your body. Might be tingling, it might be burning, it could be a lightening, just a lighter feeling there. Notice where you feel it in your body. Good, 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 good. Now we are opening to receive. Breathe with me. It's okay if there's a little bit of resistance. Again, permission energy. Your gut is here to create safety. You get to say yes as much as you need to say yes to, as much as you would like to. You are in control. You get to control the pace and the process and the unfolding of this. We are simply opening you up to possibilities and opportunities. Okay? And so what we're doing is we're installing the codes of spiritual leadership. You get to decide what to do from there. Okay? You and your gut. You'll decide together. Good. Good, good, good. If you're feeling emotional, that's a beautiful thing. Let yourself feel everything that's coming up. You get to feel it all. It's beautiful. Good job. Good job. Opening to receive. Emily Grace, please install light codes of spiritual leadership, clarity, knowing who I am, knowing my power, stepping into my power, owning my unique gifts, integration, initiation. Breathe into this. I'm feeling a little resistance here. Little resistance. Go ahead and breathe into it. You don't have to receive it. Your gut won't install these codes unless you give them permission to. Okay. Good, good, good. Trusting yourself. Trusting the divine. Trusting your gifts. Trusting your value. Knowing you are worthy, knowing that, trusting your uniqueness, celebrating your uniqueness, celebrating the value of what you have to offer, celebrating that which you are creating, permission to go wild and create this beautiful thing that is inside of you begging to be born. Permission to create. Excitement, enthusiasm, clarity of vision, trust, safety, security, love, support, the entire support of all the beings in the universe, all the beings on the spiritual plane, and support in your communities, the communities that you build, the communities that you are attracted to. So community and support, resources, overflowing of resources, abundance. Abundance is flowing to you now, supporting you in your spiritual leadership, supporting you in your creation, supporting you in gifting that, offering it to the world, supporting you in having that gift received. More trust codes are coming in. Allowing, choosing the path of least resistance, letting it be easy, letting it flow, stepping into flow, trusting the timing, trusting the unfolding, confidence, I am enough, I am perfectly, divinely created for this purpose, this mission, this moment. Okay, any other codes that your gut personally feels that you need for this, it will now be installed. Emily Grace, please install these light codes. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Activating it with light language. There we go. Breathe that in. Place your hands over your heart. If it resonates with you, say out loud 3 times, I receive, I receive, I receive. Again, allow yourself to feel into that. Take time to reground. Feel into your body. What shifted for you? What are you feeling? Where do you feel it in your body? Allow yourself to receive. Good, 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 good. Remember, light language is extremely powerful, very high vibration. It kind of shakes things up a little bit. There's a little bit of energetic debris that may be left over. Be loving, kind, and patient with yourself. Give yourself grace as you integrate these codes. What this looks like is make sure that you're giving yourself self-care, drinking a lot of water to help move all of that energy, giving yourself grace if you're scattered or snappy, impatient, if emotions come up that that aren't really logical per se. Lots and lots of grace through that. Oh my goodness. Paige says her dog heard that through her headphones. Animals do like light language. They definitely respond to it. Mm. Shelly says, receiving all need codes. Yes, yes, yes. Your gut will give you all the codes that you need. The time is now. You are needed. Your spiritual leadership is so needed. Paige says, so high. Yes, it has such a high vibration. Such a high vibration. Yes, yes, yes. And it's exactly what it needs to be. It is exactly what it needs to be. Your heart receives it exactly the way that you need to receive it. And it is definitely personalized for each and every one of you. Good, good, good. Let me know how you're doing in the comments. Let me know if you need any support. Yeah, I'm drinking my water to help me integrate as well. Shelly says receiving all needed codes now. Yes, I thought that's what you meant, and then also I felt like, dang, like receiving all codes, all need codes, right? Your needs get to be met. You are so resourced. You have the entire support of the universe. So absolutely all needed codes. Beautiful. I love that. I love that. Okay. So one thing that I wanted to share with you, if you enjoyed this experience, if that was really powerful for you, I have an invitation for you. We cleared a lot of blocks. Nora says, I am receiving so very much. Yes, yes, yes. I love that we are in a place of receiving. That is beautiful. Jessica says, receiving. Yes, yes, I feel that. I feel that. Okay, so we cleared this set of codes, and as you move forward in your spiritual leadership, in your health, in your prosperity, in your relationships, you might bump into some more beliefs and codes that need to be released. And so I've decided that I am going to be doing weekly live light language clearings just like this in a new group that I am forming, and it will be a subscription. It'll be subscription based. And so what will happen is that each week I will have a list of potential clearings that I can do. I'll do a poll, and then you can choose which one is most important for you. So whichever one gets the highest votes, that's the one that I will be doing for that week. And then you get to come there in the group, just like we did today. You bring your blocks, your personal blocks, the things that are holding you back, your fears, your emotions, and we clear that for you. And so every week you get to come and play in this super high vibe, high frequency energy of light language. And then in addition to the private group where this will be held, you will get access to my light language healing library that already has 70 plus light language clearings, meditations, and activations in all different areas. Spirituality, the chakras, clearing the chakras. If you want to work on those, that's in there. Money and prosperity is in there. Love, relationships, self-love, physical health, body image, and some other live clearings that I've done like this. It's all in the light language healing library. And so the subscription price for this is only $7 a month. For $7 a month, you get to come in the group, have the live clearings, begin to build that community, knowing that you're not alone, that you are with like-minded, like-souled individuals, and you get to have that support where you get to come and play in the energy of light language every single week. And you get to have the light language healing library in between times for any other things that come up for you. And it's only $7. The reason why I decided to do it for just $7 a month is because I feel called in my spiritual leadership to help flood the world with light. And so there is something incredibly powerful when light workers come together in a healing moment. It is synergistic. And so we create this beautiful light. We create it for ourselves, and our lives are changed. And then it's exponentially increased because we do it collectively, because we do it together. And so every time we do it collectively like this, there's just this great big, kind of like a solar flare, burst of light that goes out and blesses the entire world. And that's just fascinating and beautiful and exciting to me. And so I want to do that. I want to bring people together in community to experience light language together, to raise our vibration, to raise our light, to raise our capacity to influence the world, raise our capacity. This is all part of my grand plan to be a part of the creating the new earth, right? This is the vibration of the new earth. And so the more that we can sit with it, the more that we can be together in that, the easier it's going to be to collectively create that together. Shelley says, so beautiful. I felt the need to dance my hands during all the light codes, and it added so much to my experience. Yes, light language. It is sound, it is written, and it is movement. And so you were joining your light language to mine. Beautiful, Shelley. I love that. Paige says, wow, such a good deal. Yes, it is. It is such a great deal. It's even less than what I was offering my light language healing library for before, when it was just the light language healing library and not the live. So it is less than that because, ladies and gentlemen, let's flood the world with light. If you are interested in that, I will post a link in the comments and also go back and edit the copy. I invite you all to join me. And again, thank you so much for showing up today and co-creating this light language clearing and activation for spiritual leadership with me. In fact, I mean, what a great example of spiritual leadership, because it's collaborative, because I came with my gifts and you came with your vulnerability and willingness to share. And based on what I received and what you offered, we created this beautiful clearing together. So thank you so much for that. Thank you for the work that you are doing in your own life to lift the light and to just increase the frequency of the entire planet. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.